Hey guys, welcome back to Metafy. So here we are. A lot has happened in the week. This is going to be your weekly update. What Bitcoin is doing, how I'm identifying a head and shoulders pattern, and how I'm going to play this. So let's go right into the chart here. So as we start here, we are back out on the monthly. You can see here that we have a lot of action happening. A lot of people are calling for the bear thesis, the bull thesis. You got to remember, right? This is a market. This is what makes a market, the dynamics of it. You have the half and the half. You have your bets playing. When you take that out, you take the emotions out of it, you take what you want out of it, and you just look at the technical analysis mixed with your experience and your intuition as well as astrology. That's what we do here at Metafy. So we're going to look at it from a very logical perspective here. This green line here is your EMA 8. This has a lot, you can see the relationship with it where it has rejected here, right? And then rejected on your 34. This is your 34. Look at this rejection. Clean rejection off of this 8 right here, and then a reclaim of the 8 and a reclaim of the 34. So if we close this month, which is closing in 10 days and 5 hours, right? This is going to be a strong thesis that we still have upward momentum. Okay. So I'm going to kind of go over a few things that I'm seeing. I do believe that this is the bottom in the macro. Bottom is in for this movement, and kind of how I'm going to play that. So let's move in from the monthly. Again, what we do is we like to set our levels before we move forward. You can see this big level. You can see the relationship of this EMA 8 just bouncing off like this. And then it lost it. Rejected, lost. Okay, so this is a lot of movement is happening here. I have been moving in since pretty much in this bottom. I've been accumulating, and I'm starting to actually move in even more. I'm waiting for a dip. I'll kind of show you guys the dip here. So I'm going to set my levels here. That's a big level. This is a huge level, as we already know, the 25. Okay. And then this is the low. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and move in from the monthly to the weekly. And here we have it. Okay, so now we're on a weekly time frame, and you can see this breakout. This is your weekly moving average 200. So this reclaim is signifying an upward trend in any chart that you look at. So we can see that this momentum of the reclaim, here's the 8 again. This is why I use these moving averages, right? As soon as we lost it, told me, okay, that was a deviation. That was a bull trap. Lost it, rejected, and reclaimed. And we got a black swan event here, the banking crisis, and we are back up. So for me, I don't really care about what's going in the macro. It's going to paint itself in the picture, in the chart, right? But I do stay in touch with the macro because I enjoy that stuff. I have a background of economics from Harvard and other stuff that I've just been studying throughout my entire life. I just enjoy it, right? So but as far as this channel, we don't necessarily need to cover what's happening in the macro unless you guys want some videos on CBDCs and kind of what I see painting the picture moving forward. But it's all spelled out in the chart here. We have a breakout, and if we look at what this right here is a shoulder, a head, and a shoulder. That's an inverted head and shoulder, right? So this is how I am playing this move. So this is called the neckline, okay? From the shoulder to the shoulder, this is called the head. So the measured move from this breakout, once this thing has confirmed, is going to be the neckline to the head. So let's go ahead and take our measurement here. And there we go. And now you take this measured move that goes up to the neckline out. Look at this. Now look, this is how I do this. Look at this correlation that we drew on the monthly. It almost lines up perfectly with this. So this is telling me that this is my take profit zone for this trade. Now, what I like to do is along these stops, if I've loaded up correctly and played this right, along these along these little stopping points where there's resistance, I let go of some coins, trade my way up. And then if we continue on, okay, well, that's a different story, but we're going to have a pullback. There is a throwback and a retest. Let me show you what this looks like here. Hopefully this pulls up for you guys. There we go. Neckline. Does this look like we just did? Shoulder, head, shoulder, measured move up to the target, and a throwback. We have not received that throwback. Okay. So this is the most that we throw back to. And you can see now, again, the relationship that is happening here. This is why I'm so bullish right now, is because of this. This EMA8 has now crossed over the 34 and is moving up. I would not be surprised if these match right here. Look at this line. Look at all these things lining up. The 200 matches with the EMA8, matches with the 34, matches somewhere around the 25.5 to 26.5. Somewhere around in this zone, we get a throwback. Do I think that we got to push higher? I do. I think that we do get another push higher to about 29 and kind of pull back. And this is a high conviction buy zone for me. A lot of people are probably going to be freaking out. They're probably going to be panicking out of their coins, thinking that this is a bull trap, and I'm going to be buying because my conviction is easy, right? If we break below 25.5, I'm selling my long-term coins because we're going to be going back into this zone here for who knows how long. We might be going sideways. And this is my accumulation zone. So then if we break back up above 25.5, I'll move back into my positions because I don't know how long or how far we will go. So for me, this is a high conviction buy because the risk for me is very minimal. It's very minimal loss with the upside. We're looking at, towards 35,000 to start, right? To start. And then we throw back and we see where we are at a retest there, which I believe that we're going to really retest this 30,000. So if I draw this out for you guys, kind of my prediction here, as we're kind of moving up, do another pump, we're going to come back, do a retest, and we're going to get our measured move up. And now what we do from here at this solid line here that's going to form itself, I don't know. Right? We play this level by level, channel by channel, video by video, week by week, month by month. This is how we do this. We continue to follow along. So we have long-term positions and we have trading positions. And if you guys are interested in how I handle my portfolio, I have videos coming out. So don't forget to subscribe, like if you got anything from this video. And if you guys have any questions on anything, go ahead and leave it in the comments. But now you kind of know my play-by-play here when we look at, I always like to look at the bull thesis and I like to look at the bear thesis because this keeps me level-headed here, right? So the only bear thesis that I have here right now is honestly we have some divergence and it's not even on the monthly. Let me pull this up for you guys here. Here we go. So what I'm speaking of, sorry, my computer's a little slow. We do not have it on the monthly or the weekly, right? But if we move to the daily, this is the only thing that I am saying, okay, this may be a little fabricated and it might need a flush. And I think that we can reset this when we go down to the retest. So you can see what I'm speaking of here. The volume here is higher on this high when we have made new highs and we have made new lows. So that is a divergence, a bearish divergence that needs to be clear. And it can be cleared by pushing the price up higher. You can see it's not on the weekly, but if this transcribes into a weekly, this is going to be threatening and a downward movement is going to be imminent. And a throwback might not clear it. I think that a throwback on the weekly is going to clear it. And it's going to match up perfect with my lines, and that's my bet. That is my bet. So if you guys enjoyed this, smash that like button and go ahead and subscribe. I got a lot of videos coming out. This is just the weekly update that I do. I also do educational videos to manage your portfolios if you guys are interested. And check out my links below if you're looking to get into crypto, if you haven't been into crypto, how to allocate it. If you're looking for gold buys, silver buys, whatever you're looking for, this is the channel for you. So I'm so happy that you guys are here with me. If you guys watch this to the end, I'm just excited to be here. And thanks. I'll catch you on the next one.